Hey, I hope you guys are all doing well. How are you guys doing? I haven't done a reading in a while, so I thought I would just check in. I don't know. Somebody thinks that you're a fatty. That's what I heard. So, okay. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that so much. I don't feel that way about myself. I feel solid and happy with myself. So, if you feel that way, go look for something thinner. So, it's that simple, right? Okay, so this right here is the Hierophant. Not sure what the Hierophant's about to say. Got the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow-moving energy. The Hierophant is spiritual. Is a traditional spiritual. I don't know. Is this upside down or? I'm not necessarily sure if this is supposed to be upside down or not. We're just gonna leave it upright. So the Ten of Pentacles. Any more cards? Yeah, we're gonna just stick with 3. All right, let's see what the Hierophant says. The Hierophant, number 5, talks about history is important, like it or not. And I don't like it. You are a product of your history and your ancestral history all rolled up into one. This is why the Hierophant always seems to have a quirl in her hand and a book under her arm. It is her job to retell the stories that shape the rules you how to live by, and liking them is not even close to being the point. Rules are in place for a reason. History has some very important lessons. Listen, read, and learn. The Knight of Pentacles. There's no pomp and ceremony attached to your current situation, but don't let that stop you from giving it your all. Now is a time for quiet observation, as you soon need to take slow, methodical, and deliberate movements. Speed is your enemy at the moment, so stop trying to rush through the current step or problem. There is something you need to be aware of, take a note of. You can't do it properly if you are only focused on the end result. Be like the Knight. Stop, take stock of the moment, and record what you see, hear, and feel, and it will be a benefit later. The Ten of Pentacles. It says the Ten of Pentacles reminds us that we often have more than we think we do. By taking a mental inventory of all that we have, we come to see that we are in a much better place than our fears and doubts want us to believe. Just for today, bless your blessings and then see how you can share them with those close to you and your local community. Okay, so we have the rabbit that came out. Let's see what it says. So this card talks about the rabbit, okay, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen is the rabbit. And it says the rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it. So loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. The rabbit's energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future. And we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, and a good listener. When out of balance, over-explains and talks fast. And to bring into balance is a day of silence. Okay, let's see what Kun Ying. Okay, I'm gonna get it right one day. I still don't feel like I'm saying it right. Kun Ying. I love this deck though. I really do. Alright, what card is gonna come out today? Okay, Daughter of the Phoenix is out. Number 6, Daughter of the Phoenix. So the Daughter of the Phoenix, number 6. When a soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation on new levels of spiritual freedom, wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix, there is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew. You are going through such a phase of heavenly purification and preparation and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, advancement, and your divine life path. Kun Ying, Daughter of the Phoenix, has been through both fire, both physical and heavenly, and has ascended into a position of great spiritual peace, power, and authority. She guides you now as she claims your rebirth and ascend. In the same way that if we were moving house. Why does that? Okay. In the same way that if we were moving house, we would need to sort through our possessions, and sometimes it is an opportunity to let go of which we do not wish to take with us with our new life. As we prepare to move to a higher level of consciousness, there are old habits, stuck emotions, and stagnatic energy that do not belong in our new life cycle. The path of purification and initiation by celestial fire is preparation for spiritual enlightenment, greater happiness, well-being, prosperity, success, spiritual responsibility, and leadership. It can be challenging time as that which we stand in the way of a new level of spiritual potency must be eliminated. And often these things are deep fears, doubts, or questions about our own worth and ability. It can feel confronting to meet these parts of ourselves consciously. Yet, we cannot let go of what we don't even realize when we are still holding on to what is within us. The initiation will help us release old baggage or pain that will not resonate with the higher levels of light that you are preparing to live. It will feel challenging at times, but know there is nothing wrong. There is actually something very right behind these experiences. Do not fear the challenges. You would not be taking these spiritual exams if you were not ready to live at a higher spiral of consciousness. Have some faith in your own progress, and remember not to get attached to what is leaving your consciousness or as you are prepared to ascend. Let go of what is happening. The quickest way to be able to ascend easily and gracefully. To pass this initiation and benefit from it, we must be prepared to surrender that which needs to be burned away. Kun Ying, Daughter of the Phoenix, guides you to have faith and fearless trust, and it is safe to let heavenly fire have its way. So, when you may rise up anew into your spiritual destiny, the initiation is in its final phases, when you're able to put your new beliefs and talents to the test. Live based on spiritual principles of trust, faith, and love. No matter what is presented now, it is an opportunity for you to apply your spiritual values and live your life accordingly. Then the celestial fire will soon done its work, and you will rise like a glorious phoenix, ready for a new life. Heavenly healing with the daughter of the phoenix. Sit quietly with your eyes closed. Sense, feel, or intend that there is a column of fire descending from above your head, all around you and through the center of your being, until it burns the spiritual love high above your head and deep into the earth with you at its center. Say, I now release with trust, peace, energy, cord, or attachment that no longer serves my soul ascension into the next level of divine light and embodiment. I call upon beloved daughter of the Phoenix and the heavenly fire, Kuan Yin, to bless me and assist me now. Be aware of the soft light that begins to glow within the center of the column of fire. This is Kuan Yin. Imagine her and her magnificent phoenix goddess with wings and a heart of divine fire. She rises up, pulls you up towards her, and then all becomes very peaceful as she steps out of the fire as a gentle feminine goddess. Allow your light to soothe you and lift you out of the fire into peace with her. Imagine shedding old energies and emerging new and refreshed from the light, cooning you, protecting and supporting you as you grow. All is well, beloved. A prayer for the Phoenix, the daughter of the Phoenix. Divine daughter of the Phoenix, mistress of heavenly fire. Kuan Yin, your light, is a piece of grace that sustains me in the trials of my growth. May I be lifted into your luminous beauty, into peace. May I feel rapture and excitement rather than fear and doubt as I grow. May I learn to release old pain without getting caught up in stories or history. May I have compassion for my own sufferings as I release it with peace and love. May I live according to my truths, applying my own spiritual wisdom in all parts of my life with courage and faith. Omi Panam Hum. So, as we ascend together, I wish you peace and love. If this has helped anybody, I am so grateful. And until the next time we see each other, I hope you guys are doing well, getting your rest, healing, drinking your water, eating as well as you can, and being as peaceful as you can in all of your community. Yesterday, a guy came in. I got to talk to him, and he was telling me about this app that was super cool. He was able to travel at very low prices, and it sparked a curiosity inside me. And I said, wow, I'm thinking, how did you get this? You got to be so special to have this app, right? And he goes, I don't think you realize how special you are. And I said, oh no, I know I'm special, but it was funny because I think we're all special in so many different ways. That's why we're all here, right? So, love that special part of you, and until the next time we see each other, we'll talk then. Have a great day, guys. Bye.